Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. I am now joined by Lynn Bowden, or do we just call you the GOAT?
Either way. Either way.
We can go by the GOAT?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. How's the last month of your life been?
Crazy. You know, a lot of things just hit me all at once. You know, I'm just trying to suck it all in.
So I want to go back to the bowl game. Probably, I know CBS named it the best bowl of the year. Probably the most exciting football game, Kentucky football game I've ever watched, except for maybe the LSU game like 12 years ago. Walk through your emotions of playing that game the way you did.
You know, it was my last game. You know, I just wanted to put a show on for my brothers, you know, my fans, my family that came, you know, and I just wanted to go out on a good note, you know. It was my last time in that Kentucky blue, you know, so it was something special.
What does the Kentucky blue mean to you now?
I mean everything to me. You know, this is my forever home. I know if I don't have nobody to turn to, I could turn to anybody down here. So,
how big of a connection did you have with Coach Stoops and just being from, kind of representing the same area of Youngstown, and just what your relationship with him has meant to you?
It meant everything to me. You know, he's from Youngstown, and he know me. He knew my background. He knew the background of Youngstown and all the lies that could have came up, or like my past history, you know, but he took a shot on me. So, you know, just that going a long way with me, you know. I had to buy into his program, and I did, and it made me to the person I am today.
Do you kind of remember back to your freshman year
I definitely do.
when it felt like maybe you weren't getting the ball as much as you might have thought you were, and you were probably going through some personal growth at that point too?
Yeah. You know, I had Twitter fingers, as they would call it. You know, I would take my problems to Twitter. You know, I actually thought about leaving, but then I sat down with Coach Stoops and my mom. You know, we talked. You know, he said just be patient. You know, because I wanted to come in and make an impact right away. You know, but I learned patient. I learned how to be patient, and you know, it just took me a long way.
When you first got the call to play quarterback, I feel like I've heard that Coach Gran was with you all the way. Coach Stoops wasn't sure how this quarterback for the rest of the season thing was going to work out.
Definitely. You know, it was like a little toss-up. You know, I haven't played it since high school, my senior year, so it was like he knew I could do it, but he didn't want to put all his eggs in one basket and then something goes wrong. So, you know, I made sure that he never regretted it. You know, it's just we never look back.
Talk about the fight before the game.
They were antagonizing me the whole time, the whole trip. You know, they ruined my trip at the Motor Speedway with the recording. You know, I got the call the day of the game that my car was broken into. You know, my girl was crying. They took all the clothes. You know, so the emotions led over to that. I take my lap like I usually do before every game. They get to chirping at me, and I'm already built up on emotion, so you know, I could have hurt my team. You know, I apologized to them. They told me I didn't need to. And, you know, we went out and gave them what they deserved.
Has that fuel kind of always been there for you as a player?
Definitely. I always got it. I walk around with a chip around my shoulder because everybody always doubt me. You know, I guess it's the world we live in today, you know. So I'm just going to keep proving everybody wrong.
I think the numbers bear out where if you'd had like one more game at quarterback, you would have set literally like every quarterback rushing record of all time. Do you wish you had that one more game?
I kind of do, but I feel like it worked out for the better of the team. You know, I'm not a selfish player. You know, it's just everything happened for a reason. You know, they told me I think I was like 6 yards away from breaking Cam's record. You know.
I think it was 5. I feel like it was 5 yards.
Yeah.
Because we were all watching it going, he threw it.
Yeah.
He should have run this way to have the record. Now he throws it.
Yeah. So,
Talk about that audible and switching out to that play, because, of course, I don't know if you've gone back and watched the game, but they kept showing Bud Foster, the defensive coordinator for Virginia Tech, over and over and over again. Meanwhile, he cannot find a way for his guys to stop you. Like, cannot find a way. So talk about that last play.
Well, they said he coaches like the best defense around. So, you know, I was just like, man, I play in the SEC, you know, so like, I see good defense every week, no matter who we play. And the audible, I know Josh, he's the best receiver on the team, so I knew they got him one-on-one, and it was 4 verts, so 4 goals. I was going to throw it to Ahmad, but I checked him to a post route, and he won. I just threw it up.
So this signing tour that starts tomorrow, are you looking forward to it?
I definitely am. I'm ready to meet the fans like face to face, you know, and not from like the ground to the field or behind like barricades. You know, I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying, interact with them.
I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be bringing their kids by to either, meet you, get their picture taken with you or whatever. I personally have a ton of friends whose little kid, like this is the first year that they remember watching football, and you're everything. I mean, you're everything.
Appreciate that.
What does
it means a lot to me, you know, just because I know the emotion that they're going through because I got a son, and the emotion I bring to my son, I couldn't imagine what I bring to the younger kids that watch me on TVs or watch me from the stands, and now they get to meet me in person. So it's like I play with a lot of younger fans that I have on the game, and you know they be excited. I even sometimes FaceTime them, you know, because they used to think I wasn't me on the game. So I FaceTime them, you know, and it makes their day. So it's just, it means a lot to me. It's a blessing to be in this thing that like people don't get to do.
More of my conversation with Lynn is coming up right after the break.